Hey y'all, so as many of you may know, I am actually going to be moving in a couple weeks. I'm staying at my school over the summer to work, and to do that I have to move into the summer housing and then into fall housing in the fall. It's a lot of moving. However, with that move, it also means that I'm going to be taking some of my stuff home, and some of that stuff is books. Basically, I went through both my big shelf and my smaller shelf to see what books I might want to keep and what books I might want to send home. And in total, I ended up coming up with about 50 books that I'm going to be sending home. I've counted them and come to a couple different totals, so I'm not completely sure the exact number, but it's somewhere in the neighborhood between like 48 and like 51. So yeah, I'm just going to be very briefly going through and showing you the books that I am sending home. I'm not going to go into any detail about why I'm sending any of them home because they basically fit into two different groups. One group of books are the books that I've already read and don't really see myself rereading anytime soon or referencing very much in videos, so I don't see much point in keeping it with me. The second set of books are unread, and I do definitely want to read them. However, I don't see myself getting to them within the next year. So let's start with books that I have read. First, I have all 13 books in the series of Unfortunate Events. The Giver by Lois Lowry, The Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum, Wildflower by Janine Carbone, The Tales of Beetle the Bard by J.K. Rowling, 10 by Gretchen McNeil, Ghost Town at Sundown by Mary Pope Osborne. Did anyone else read the Magic Tree House series when they were kids? I loved them, and this one was my absolute favorite. Anthem by Anne Rand, You Are Not So Smart by David McRaney, Lord of the Flies by William Golding, Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury, To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, Carrie by Stephen King, Holes by Louis Satcher, Horror Store by Grady Hendrix, and finally, the Wizarding World Press's Ultimate Unofficial Guide to the Mysteries of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. And now moving on to the unread books. I have Skeleton Crew by Stephen King, What to Listen For in Music by Aaron Copland, Choice Theory by William Glasser, Memoirs of a Teenage Amnesiac by Gabrielle Zevin, One Day by David Nichols, Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, No Brow by John Seabrook, You Are Now Less Dumb by David McRaney, Animal Farm by George Orwell, Black Beauty by Anna Sewell, and I have actually read the children's illustrated version of this, but I haven't read the actual novel. Books 1 and 3 of the prequel Pendragon series, which is called Before the War. Sweeney Todd, books 1 and 2 of the Dark Tower series by Stephen King, the first 5 books in the Chronicles of Nick, and finally, the Shadowhunters Codex by Cassandra Clare and Joshua Lewis. Like I said, the unread books are still ones that I want to get to, but I just have so little room and such a huge TBR, and I just decided to send some of them home to clear up some space on my shelves. So like I said, in total it's approximately 50 books. I think that the way that it is divided up is about 20 books that are unread and 30 books that I have read. So that is it for the books that I am sending home. Like I've said in other videos, I will be making a TBR video all about, how many books I have, how many books I have that are unread, and what those books are, and that will be coming sometime in the fall after I move into my apartment. However, much sooner than that, as in like in the next week or two, you'll be seeing a video about my summer books. I am only going to be using my small bookshelf over the summer because I don't want to take apart this twice and put it back together twice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a small amount of my books out for the summer and keep the rest of them in boxes until the fall. So I will be making a video showing you which books I am going to be keeping out in summer. And like I said, I will be filming that in the next week or two because I do want to get that filmed before I actually move, and I'm only going to be here another week and a half. As always, I will leave links down in the description to my blog, Twitter, and Goodreads. Please add me as a friend on Goodreads. I would love to be friends with all of you. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!